माननीय मंत्री जी का ध्यान लाना चाहता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय भीम, जय भारत।
धन्यवाद। श्रीमती किरण चौधरी।
Thank you, sir. Sir, I rise in support of this historic bill. It is a much-needed bill, sir. A very forward-looking reform which had been hanging fire for a very, very long time. This bill is not just about minerals. It's about securing India's economic security, our future, and, sir, ensuring that development is both transparent and sustainable. Sir, India is blessed with a vast mineral wealth. In fact, we are the third largest in the world. And yet, for decades, unfortunately, our mining sector has been constrained by outdated laws, fragmented leases, and lack of accountability. And that is why this bill was very important, because it addresses the gaps between all these lacunae. Sir, first of all, the inclusion of critical and strategic minerals like lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite into existing leases without imposing additional financial burden is a game changer. These minerals are indispensable for electric vehicles, renewable energy, semiconductors, and also in defense manufacturing. And, sir, because of the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, bringing in such a bill, this is encouraging their production within India. We will reduce our dependence on imports, save precious foreign exchange, and enhance our national security. And this is a further step towards Viksit Bharat. Sir, we all know the condition that we faced a few months back because of the geopolitical situation all around the world. There are so many of these minerals which are imported from other countries, and we have to rely on them, and sometimes to our own detriment. But by bringing in such a bill, we will ensure that indigenously we get these minerals out of our own soil, so that in the future we are not dependent on these foreign powers, and we save up on foreign exchange also. So, secondly, the expansion of the National Mineral Exploration Trust into the National Mineral Exploration and Development Trust is also a step forward, because with higher contributions, we will generate more resources for exploration, reclamation, and welfare measures for the common man. And importantly, sir, this fund can now be utilized even for offshore and overseas projects, and thereby it will secure our global supply of chain for our country. Sir, thirdly, the bill removes the artificial ceiling that captive mines could only sell 50% of the output. I don't understand why this was done. This step will lead to optimal utilization of resources, higher state revenues, and more employment. And likewise, sir, allowing the sale of mineral dumps, which had hitherto been lying as a waste and which were being pilfered, will now generate more revenue and bring in more value to the states. Sir, this bill gives the states stronger tools to regulate this sector. The establishment of mineral exchanges will bring transparency, efficiency, and fair pricing, eliminating cartelization, which was happening till now, in a very big way. And we know that in this mining sector, there's a very big mafia that works, and the black market practices that fuel illegal mining. So, with digital monitoring and clear rules for including minor and major minerals, the states will be better empowered to curb exploitation and protect the environment, which is the need of the hour. And this is what our Honorable Prime Minister is looking forward to. So, in the end, equally important, this bill balances development, which is most important, development with sustainability. And by promoting scientific exploration and sustainable mining, it ensures that we leave something for the future, and that the future generations are not entirely deprived. It also provides for community participation and welfare of people in the mining affected regions. In fact, sir, this is a landmark reform, and I would like to congratulate the Honourable Minister under the dynamic leadership of our Honourable Prime Minister, whose visionary thinking has brought us to this state that such legislations are being brought forward which will help this country in the future towards the goal of Viksit Bharat. And so this bill ensures that revenues for the states will be up, it will curb illegality, will uphold ecological balance. And I therefore wholeheartedly support this bill, and I would request the entire House to pass this with unanimity. Thank you very much.
धन्यवाद किरण जी। श्री महेंद्र भट्ट।
माननीय उपसभापति महोदय।